The closer we came to the house of our new employer, the more worries crept into my mind. What if Mr. Wendell did not like us? What if we did not like him? Were we even right to take this new work? We had been blessed with a fair employer in Denver, and it could be that leaving her was a mistake after all. The man at the train station had been surprised we would go to work for Mr. Wendell. This worried me also. It was true, we had not yet met our new employer. We knew nothing about him but what his advertisement had said. Wanted, competent housemaid and man of all work. The house is situated in a lonely place, but accessible. References preferred, not required. I had memorized that advertisement the second time my brother read it aloud. It was an answer to the prayers I had whispered in my heart. We had responded by telegram the very day Jakob found that notice in the Denver Daily Times. It seemed like a godsend at the time. New positions for us both to work in the same household right when we needed them. But now I wondered if we had been too hasty. Mr. Wendell's telegram in reply offered us fair wages, but nothing about our new employer. It said only that we should take the train to Silverdale, and so that is what we did. In my relief that we could leave Denver, I had given little thought to what lay ahead. Yes, we had prayed about our decisions, my brother Jakob and I. We believed our reasons for this change to be good and right. But this walk up the mountain road gave me too much time for worrying and wondering. The man at the train station of Silverdale had been full of information. We were mindful of his warning not to delay so we would be sure to reach Mr. Wendell's house before dark. The mountain road was steep in places. The ground dropped away on one side, sometimes sharply. I could see that it would be easy to lose the road and fall in the dark. We did not have any difficulty finding where the road split, just the way the man had told us. The road curving left continued being the same muddy mess we had struggled through since Silverdale. The road to the right had been baked hard and dry by the sun. Grass grew between the wheel ruts even. The helpful man had told us to take the right fork that almost was unused. We saw many dark holes in the face of the mountain, rough rectangles with timber framing them. Most of these had trash and tumbled heaps of rock spilling out. Old mines, the man had told us, and too dangerous for people now. Jakob and I stayed on the road and well away from them. I had thanked the dear God so often in the past 3 days, ever since Jakob found Mr. Wendell's advertisement. Even as we walked higher into these unknown mountains, growing so warm and weary, I praised him in my heart. Sometimes I prayed the words of a psalm, and sometimes only a simple Vielen Dank, lieber Gott. Whatever we might now be walking toward, it must be better than what I had left behind in Denver, and better than our struggles at home also. After a time, I wondered if the man at the train station had given mistaken directions to us, for we walked on and on in the too warm spring sunshine and saw no buildings. Where was this house of Mr. Wendell's? Surely the man who could pay fair and even generous wages to 2 new servants must have a sizable house. But why was his house so far from Silverdale? I had observed both at home in Germany and here in America that most wealthy people built their big houses where others would see and admire them, not out in the wilderness. Then I saw at last something ahead that filled my thirsty throat with words. Another town! I pointed to the tops of buildings that peeked up from around a bend. Towns were built near water. We could ask for a drink there. I think so. Jakob must have seen how weary I was, for he took my carpet bag with the same hand as his leather satchel. His other steadied our small trunk on his shoulder. I remembered that the man in Silverdale had told us that Mr. Wendell's house was passed somewhere, probably this town. I could not remember quite what he had called it. Something about luck, was it not?